Ryan Chavez, and we're going to have some fun with it right now as we go live and take her away. And right now we're on Restream, and we're going to take it live with the like the live video is starting right now. And there we're live, brother.
All right.
So you want to say hello to your fans out there? You're welcome to.
It's the great bounce ball boogie woogie coming straight live in effect and direct from KUHS Denver. Boogie Bang Broadcasting is in the building.
I like that. Yeah, it's well developed. Like you weren't talking like this before, but you really developed quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think every year I develop more and more, better as an artist. You get more confident. Because you make a lot of mistakes, especially in hip hop.
Yeah.
And it's cool because when I make a lot of mistakes, people laugh. And when people laugh, they're having a good time, and that's what I'm really all about. Is creating laughter and bringing happiness to people by letting them let loose. Because when they come to a concert or event, that's really their time to let loose of all the drama they deal with on a day-to-day basis for the 9-to-5 grind, and they can just focus on the now instead of having to worry about whatever they're worrying about.
I like the way you put that because it's real. It's true to life. And everything he said was, if you wanted him to repeat it again one more time. From the top. From the top. Take it again. And so you got your own music too. You produce your music. So.
Yeah, that's what I was talking last night live on my Facebook. So if you don't follow me, follow Ryan Chavez on Facebook, or you can find my music page at Bounce Ball Boogie, BOOGIE. And
you go by Mr. Boogie.
Mr. Boogie.
So.
Mr. Boogie, if you know me professionally.
See, Mr. Boogie, get that right.
Absolutely. But seriously, I haven't dropped a song in over 2 years, and it's an honor to be sitting here because I know a lot of artists are pushing music and trying very hard just to be in this seat. So for me to sit here, it's quite an honor, and thank you again, Henry, for having me on here in KUHS Denver. It's amazing. But there's a lot of good hip-hop coming to Denver.
Oh, my God.
And we can't just sit here and not talk about it.
Let's talk about the giveaway. We're going to give away some stuff right now and maybe talk about it before we give away. What do you say to that, Brian?
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
absolutely.
This is cool. Look what this guy's got coming to town. A Logic Process and Try and Hide Record presents
Swifty McVeigh of D12, the Dirty Dozen. That's right, with Dizzy Villain and my boy DJ Luke Nukem. Man, have you seen that kid?
No, has he get down?
This DJ Luke Nukem, let me tell you, he dresses up as like an army veteran, kind of.
That's how he says Luke Nukem.
Duke, like Duke Nukem, like a video game, seriously. But in real life, and this kid is wild. So much energy. He's straight, gets the party pumping.
So he gets the music started.
He gets the music
and
going,
good,
he's pumping, and the energy is fantastic.
Going, Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know how provocative I could talk here, but I can tell you,
you can go for it.
My undies get very wet when he's behind the DJ turntable set. And
no, Ryan, no, dude,
very wet. and you're gonna have a good time, even if it's a local, it was a smaller venue and he's just DJing at a party. It freaking turns all the way up.
That's hilarious. Yeah, so don't forget, and these. All the DJs that are going to be there, along with Swifty McKay. He calls it Detroit Life that he's coming bringing here, right?
Right, yeah.
So
Swifty McVeigh, if you don't know, he's one member of D12, which D12 was Eminem's supergroup. From what I know of Swifty McVeigh personally, he was a replacement for Bugs, which is original member of D12, the Dirty Dozen. And so Swifty McVeigh, he's been doing solo music for years now. And for him to come out here for Halloween,
that's going to be dope.
It's going to be fresh. It's
yes.
going to be fresh. So you should not miss out on this party. Because you're going to buy tickets for $25, but we're giving them out free tonight.
So what do they got to do to get them?
Yeah,
something simple. Yeah,
that's a good question.
Get up on our live feed right now. Get up on our live feed. Under comments.
Yeah, under comments, I want you to put Swifty McVeigh. Or, Swifty McVeigh, give me those tickets, Swifty McVeigh.
Yeah, something simple.
Yeah.
That's not easy if you want to win these tickets.
Yeah.
We only got, we only got 8 left. There was 12, and now we're down to 8.
Man, they're moving quick.
Yeah, they're moving quick. Everybody wants to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And so what's nice about, it's going to be right here at the 2549 Welton Street at the Roxy. And the Roxy is a neat place to
The Roxy Theater,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's legendary here in Denver. A lot of people know that I've had lots of run-ins with the Roxy all my life as a hip-hop artist. And if you're in Denver, it's almost impossible to not have some type of history at the Roxy.
And
Good, good, bad, all in
I can see
between.
all of these thoughts going on.
Like, see,
Come on, give us a tea on what was going on. What you run into at the Roxy? Give us a tea. Come on.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Roxy is a good place where you can let loose. I mean, it's right in downtown Denver, so it's really easy to get to. If you're a drinker, you don't have to drive. You could jump on the freaking light rail and take the light rail, drops you off right in front of it.
But get on the light rail, don't get on the tracks.
Get on and get off. right there on Welton Street. But it's so awesome. And in the back they have a smoke session. They got a great bar, great service, and every time I've went there, I've always had a great time. I was there maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and we had a wonderful time with a sold out show. And I want Swifty McVeigh to be sold out, and I want you there.
And it's going to be good. It's going to be a good show, And it's only $25, and you get the free tickets today by putting up in comments.
Right.
Swifty McVeigh, or I want a ticket, Swifty.
Swifty McVeigh. Give me tickets to Swifty McVeigh.
Yes.
There it is. Give me
Put it in
tickets to
comments.
Swifty McVeigh. Put it in the comments, and we're just going to pick random people to go ahead and get some of these tickets that we're giving away. We have 6 or 8, would you say?
Well,
Eight.
let's go with 8.
8. All right, cool. 8.
Yes.
8. So if you want to get 1 or 2 of those, put in the comments. Give me tickets to Swifty McVeigh, and we will pick them randomly as we're going through our conversation here.
Yeah, we had another show, a hip hop show on Saturday, and we only given away 2 tickets.
Oh,
and so
wow.
we had to put something in comments. So
Oh,
we've been
yeah.
doing it that way. So little by little, we've been just pushing the show
Right.
and making it go off good. So
Right.
live shows like this, where you give away free tickets, make it so much easier to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely.
As opposed to trying to give it away on commercials, throwing up commercials and stuff. And win if you third caller or something like that. That don't work. That's so old school,
It is old school.
Yeah, it's like old media,
Right, absolutely. And I mean, with the power of social media right now, I mean, it's almost impossible for an artist not to get heard.
That's
The
right.
only real way they do not get heard is if they do not go live.
That's
and,
right.
and I'm like, dude, you got music, you got custom cover art, you got all these cool things going for yourself. Why aren't you showing it?
That's right. And then here's the thing about it. You got TikTok, which is big. You can get on there and build up your audience. You got Instagram.
Right.
You got you got the Facebook
Right.
component. You've got X now.
Should I spill some game real quick?
Go ahead, do it.
All right, let me spill some game real quick. So, Boogie Bang Broadcasting started just as a music group.
You remember that? That's when you first came here. I think.
It was Boogie Bang Gang at the time.
I remember that.
Boogie Bang Gang at the time. And so it started off as a Facebook group, but what I started realizing is with TikTok, it's such an attention grabber where people are just so in and out of these different videos. I was like, whoa, I could use TikTok to freaking lure them in to my group.
That's right, and get it going really
And
good.
get it going. And before I knew it, I had a whole bunch of hip-hop heads in my group, and it went to whatever many thousand are in there now, and it's freaking popping.
That's right.
And there's a whole bunch of people that relate to hip-hop. We all have something to talk about, and there's other artists in there sharing the music, and now it's just blowing up to the point where we got to keep live streaming and get our radio back up and moving, and that's where we're at now, is getting everything back in order, because there's so many fresh artists that are coming out.
And they're exposing themselves, yeah.
They're trying to expose themselves, but they don't have the proper ingredients.
That's right. I like that.
And so
Just
we're trying to
get
give
a
them those
pinch
ingredients.
of talent. You get a spoonful of lyrics.
Yeah.
You put it on the
Well,
stage and let it boil.
well, it's
right?
like this. I mean, when you're an artist, right, and here's the hard thing, and this is where I hurt a lot of times, is I was working 9 to 5.
I'm sorry.
I would get my money every Friday, every other Friday, right?
Yeah.
I would pay my bills, pay my taxes, take care of my kids, and use the rest for my music.
And have fun.
And have fun, of course. But here's the struggle, is I was putting money into buying the beats, putting money into buying the art, getting money to do my merchandise, paying money to put it on streaming platforms, and all of a sudden, I'm broke. And so I was like, why is my money not coming back to me?
Right, and it's just
with
going out there.
streams and doing live performances, and then the pandemic hit, and I got everything swept from underneath me. It almost seemed like overnight.
instantaneously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But what saved me is going on social media and being free to talk, speak my mind, and show people my music and network with others. Now you don't even have to attend networking events. You can just sit at home in the comfort of your basement and reach out to a whole bunch of kids that are looking for new music right there on social media. And that's where I'm like, dude, go live. Go live as often as possible, because when you're live, that's when the algorithms are going to push you the furthest.
That's right, and you got that completely right. You know, we've been around for some time. You're seeing all the the gimmicks that we have in here. Jesus, and yeah, so pushing live, like you said, TikTok doesn't hinder you like the Facebook component does.
Right. Yeah.
And so you could draw them from TikTok into the other spot.
Right. So that's what the thing is. The free game I'm trying to spit is you got to create a funnel.
That's right.
You got to pick a channel that you're comfortable with and that you know you can make quick videos with, and even stuff that you think is stupid, you probably should post it because people like stupid. I mean, look, Henry's laughing just because I said
he knows all the stupid stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Henry's laughing, but he knows what he puts up there half the time.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Yes.
It matters what your audience wants to hear and see.
Yeah,
and if they can see you doing something retarded, that shows you're a real person.
That's right.
You know, you're not just a puppet in the mainstream world. You're an actual real person doing what you love, doing your passion. You're trying to put yourself out there, and you're trying to build a fan base. And people get lost trying to figure out how do I build a fan base. Like, dude, they're waiting for you. Just go out there.
And the crazy stuff that you can put up. The more zany it is, sometimes you attract like, whoa. You know, it's like you get them and you hook them in.
Right.
We even sometimes stage some of these shows in here, and they're staged. And we argue back and forth, and everybody says, man, that was pretty fun. It's talking all this smack back and forth, you know what I mean? It's just, it's interesting because, like you said, it captivates.
Right.
And you're trying to captivate your audience.
Right, absolutely. And to be straight up with you, their conversation right now is not staged. I did not even talk to Henry all day long today.
That's right.
He just said, be here at 6:45.
Now, here's our...
You're going live, Ryan, and
we have our script right here. Ryan's reading off of it, and he's doing a good job, but he missed this part right. No, he's really looking down.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Messed up again.
And it's nice. No, this isn't scripted. This is all... And we talked about getting together again and having you on here and talking about your game of what you're doing, you know.
Yeah.
And Boogie Bang Broadcasting is so cool. And you've got it going on, and I like that. That's what I like about
Thank
that.
you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and so...
I mean, our whole goal is to really put an eye and an ear on the underground world. And I just redid my contract with Underground Nation magazine, so we're going to be relaunching our podcast with Underground Nation magazine. That's coming up soon. So all your artists out there that are hearing and seeing this, send your music, your electronic press kit to ugnpodcast@gmail.com, and that's going to be live streamed on lots of different networks as well.
That's what's nice, you know. And when you hook up with some of these networks that have multiple platforms,
right?
Like what you're saying, you know, like coming in here, you know, like we reach out to Spain, Ukraine, we reach out.
Oh, I know it. I'm like, Henry, how do I sign to come in here?
I know. Holland, we go all over, Japan, and it's interesting. Sometimes, you know, like we were doing one with this gal, and she's just a dancer for a group, you know. And I asked her, do you need a Ukrainian translator? She goes, no, I can speak English pretty well. She did. She did a good job, you know. So, but we have all these variables that sometimes we have to do translations. And with all the gimmicks, like you say, nowadays, you know, some of the Google will do translations for you,
right? Yeah,
and you can just go ahead and speak away, you know.
Right, so, absolutely.
And it's nice to see what people are doing all over the world, and it's kind of the same. Music is like there's no color to music. It's fluid. It goes, especially if you do some good stuff, like you say.
Absolutely.
If you find that funnel that can draw a huge audience of, they all like your stuff.
Right, absolutely.
Because you're dealing with the world.
And the more original you are, is really you accepting yourself. And I think a lot of artists struggle with that because they want to ride the wave of what's popular now.
Yes.
So I mean, even once upon a time, I was riding the waves. And, you know, I was trying to follow the trends. And I noticed that I wasn't getting anywhere. I was spinning my wheels. But when I let go and I was just being myself and really speaking the things I want to speak about, dressing the way I wanted to dress, now, I mean, I'm an old hip-hop head. You see my beard's turning gray on me. My shirt's a bit faded. I'm rocking this Denver hat. I've been waiting to wear this hat for over 30 years freaking nuggets.
So you said your beer's, it's chrome.
It's chrome.
Yeah, see, that's what I say with mine. It's
There
chrome.
you go, chromatic. But seriously, I mean, if people just get out of their own way, they could create a much bigger wave in a shorter time frame. And that's why I tell artists that I'm working with, like, yo, follow 100 people a day. When they follow you back, message them so they can learn who you are.
That's right. Make sure
And
you stay with them.
You never know who would want to hear what you have to say or relates to your message. There's so many people out there that are waiting to hear your message. Even if you feel you don't have a message, you're putting out music, so there's a message in there somewhere.
And then after a while, it starts coming to you, and before you know, whoa, you're with who? You're with who? You're with who?
Right.
And you have to field all those messages. You have to talk with them. Now, have you used AI yet?
You know,
it's a tool, a really nice tool. We use it here.
Yeah, you know, me personally, I have not. The furthest we've got with AI is helping us with social media management.
That's what we use it for too.
And that's something we just started doing recently.
Because you have no choice. Because if you
I have no choice. There's so many people hitting me from so many different directions.
And you have
I'm like, oh man, I need to hire an assistant, or I need a robot, and the robot just seems to work nonstop and doesn't need breaks and doesn't ask for anything extra. They're just willing to work as long as they pay the monthly fee. They just show up and work, and unfortunately that's what's killing a lot of the industry. And I'm even seeing music now that's being created completely by AI.
That's right. And you know, we just created the commercials with AI, and we created a couple of DJs with AI, female and male, and they interacted, and we did a show, and I got so much negative feedback. What happened to the real? We want the human touch. What the hell's wrong with you, Henry? So I pulled that right away. I said, "Oops."
Right. But I mean, that's good. It's good to have that for
fillers. Yeah, and for grins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a
you know what I mean?
Because AI sounds like.
Because I mean, the goal for me is I want it running 24/7.
Yeah.
And I know there's going to be times where people in the U.S. are asleep, and I got people on the other side of the world that are waiting to party, and I need those broadcasts still going.
And you're right, because we are a 24/7 setup in here, and he's exactly right. You've got to have the components. You got to have the be able to log in remotely from wherever to run the station. And then, like, from the Ukraine, from Kyiv, we're broadcasting this gal on Sunday. I had to come in here at 10 o'clock in the morning because they're up at night at 6 or 7 at night.
Right.
So it worked out.
Absolutely.
But like you said, the time differentiations. Then we got a DJ out in Bangkok, Thailand. We were trying to do the live with him at first, and we just cut that. We said, let's just record it and send us the recording the next day so it's always on time.
Right.
Because doing it live, we'd always miss our timing by about 5-6 minutes, and it just wasn't working out. So.
Right.
So that's what we do when we broadcast from that one. Same with Peter Hatton in Europe. We have him send it the day later.
Nice.
So.
Well, at least I know you got connections out there, so when I go to Bangkok, I know who to hit up.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, trust me, after seeing The Hangover, I definitely plan to party in Bangkok.
Well, yeah, I think I'm in Bangkok.
Just be careful what hole in the wall you go into.
Don't forget, we're giving away Swifty McVeigh tickets to the Roxy, and that's going to be coming up on October 27th,
right?
7:30 p.m. Okay, so don't forget, it's going to be at the Roxy. Just go up on our live feed, anywhere on the live feed, and say,
"Give me those tickets, Swifty McVeigh."
There you go, and that's all you got to do to win a couple of tickets. And so we only got, did we say 6 or 8 left? We only have 8 left.
8 left.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, tell us a little bit more about Swifty McVeigh, just like you did earlier. For those who are just joining us, you're listening to KUHS Radio TV International, live streaming from around the world. And we're going to say hello to Brooklyn, Vermont, Reynosa, ERCOT. We're going to say hello to Newark. We're Memphis, Tennessee, Bogota.
Memphis.
All the places in the world that are joining us. Some get on, some get off. Some stay on for the entire show. But it's a large amount.
It's incredible to know my voice is being heard all the way in Hermosillo.
And Singapore.
In Singapore, what's up?
We were just talking about that.
Yeah,
out that way,
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But man, so Swifty McVeigh is headed his way to Denver, Colorado on October 27th at the Roxy Theater in downtown Denver. make sure you go out there. It's only $25 if you're not able to win some free tickets here with us tonight. But if you're listening, go in the comments. If you are in Denver, plan to be in Denver on October 27th, and you should be coming to Denver because there's a lot of dope Halloween parties.
Yes,
I don't know if you know about it, but if you go look around on Facebook, there's so many fresh Halloween parties going down, and there's different parties for different types of people, and you could definitely find your spot to where you fit in the most.
And this is brought to you by A-Logic Process and Try and Hide Records.
That's right.
How do you like those names?
I love those names. And what I like even better is the DJ,
That
Luke
DJ, you tell me. DJ Luke
Busy
Nukem.
Villain.
I like that.
Luke Nukem. He's a dope DJ, and he's definitely going to be freaking putting down on the wheels of steel that night. And if you've never seen DJ Luke Nukem, let me just say this. I put my name behind his work because this man gets the party live in effect. It could be in the most dullest place ever. We could be in a barn. And you let this man throw down, and we are going to tear that barn.
And that's on the ones and twos, right?
Absolutely.
He's just killing it.
Absolutely.
No, he's got some quality equipment on top of it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's a straight professional. He's booked shows where he's just by himself and there's no other performers. He's just a DJ.
Killing it.
And a lot of this stuff is on the fly.
That's right. And that's how, sometimes when you do it that way, that's what makes you so good. And that's why everybody shows up.
That's right.
And that's why they pay the money to get in.
That's it. But if you don't know who Swifty McVeigh is, he's one member of D12, the Dirty Dozen. That's Eminem's supergroup. Back in the day, if you remember, Eminem had a whole supergroup behind him called D12. Swifty McVeigh is one of those members. He's been doing solo music for the past 5, 6, 7, 10 years. I don't know. But he's coming here to Denver, Colorado for Halloween, and you all should be there.
And you're talking about Eminem. He was on the Super Bowl halftime show at one time, right?
That is true. Was it 2-3 years ago?
2022?
Yeah, I mean, that was our first hip-hop Super Bowl.
Yeah, remember that? Everybody was like hating on it.
Oh, man.
Why?
My mom was so happy to see Snoop Dogg Crip Walk. Like, oh, my God. I mean, Snoop Dogg is like the main rapper. Like, your grandma's grandma knows who he is. And when I saw my mom, how happy she was. Grandma. She was so happy to see him dance up there and do his little Crip Walk. And she was like, oh, my God, you did the dance! You did the dance, did you see it?
Yes, and there's some people who really liked Eminem, and we were arguing back and forth. And, I says, you like Eminem? Why you like Eminem? He's a. Wait a minute. But never mind.
Yeah, I mean, if you talk about Eminem, that could open up a whole can of worms.
It does. You said that.
It could open up a whole other conversation. But we're focused on Swifty McVeigh here tonight. And let me tell you, if you're not familiar with that name, go to YouTube, look up Swifty McVeigh, and he got some dope tunes. And once you start listening, they're going to catch your ear, and you're going to love him even better when you see him live.
And win tickets.
So go in the comments and put, give me tickets, Swifty McVeigh.
That's right. Hold my ticket. That's where you get them at. So if you want to buy it, these are free.
Yeah,
you can win them here on KUHS, and you know who's giving them away? Mr. Boogie.
That's a bounce ball boogie to you.
I know.
No, for real though. Do you mind if I speak on something real quick?
You can do anything you want. That's why you're here. You're a guest. And I don't hold back nothing. Okay, that's enough.
All right. So hold on real quick on some real stuff. In 2020, I was doing lots of charity events for hip hop, and we were putting money into venues, and people were coming to our events, and we weren't charging anybody. We would ask you to bring a can of food. We ask you to bring clothing, and we would donate it to the homeless.
Right.
Long story short, the pandemic hit us, and we lost money with these venues, and then I ended up losing my job shortly after that.
Because of the pandemic.
Yeah, man. And so I went from almost being a superstar to having nothing. And so I realized the one thing that I did not understand fully was money, and I took those 2 years to learn how money actually works. And I speak to artists now because I had no idea that there are so many different funds out there, and there's so many different ways that you can build money for yourself and actually plan your attack with your music. And that's what I'm preaching to artists now. Like, okay, you're pushing out music, that's great, and you're putting all this money into all this great artwork and stuff, but you're sleeping on the marketing.
That's right.
And unfortunately, this is where you kind of enter into a black cloud in the underground of music, is because there's so many different scammers saying, yo, I could do marketing, I could do curating, I could put you in all these different platforms, and then all of a sudden you're getting nothing but bots. And you're wondering why you're not seeing any kind of money coming from your streams, because they don't count.
That's right.
And so people don't know about that and they don't understand it, but at the same time, they don't have a marketing budget because they just spent all their extra money developing their music.
That's right.
And so there's different funds out there, like a mutual fund or Roth IRA, that you could actually put $100, $200 into it every month and create a music fund, build hype for your name and brand, and then by the time you drop that full album, you have money put away that you could actually put towards an actual marketing firm that's going to create a whole marketing plan and do it the right way.
The right way.
Yeah. And I mean, artists are throwing away money right now trying to figure out how to get their music heard, and all of a sudden they get tons of emails of record labels, and they're all scams. If anyone asks you to pay to get signed to their record label, they're trying to scam you.
That's right. Yeah.
They should be offering you money, not me pay you to go be on your platform. Right? Yeah. It's backwards. And so I just wanted to talk real quick and tell artists, like, yo, there is a better way. These past 2 years, I took the time to learn about money, and I'm on my path to become a financial advisor personally. And I'm doing that because I want to build Boogie Bang Broadcasting to eventually become a record label. And I want to get artists.
Or a digital label.
Digital, however it's going to work, I want to get artists and I want to build them up.
That's right.
And I want to put them on an actual plan that makes sense.
That moves.
Right, that moves. You're not just stagnant. Because I have artists right now that should not be here locally. They should be on tour right now.
That's right, and getting big money on the tour.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
But they don't know how to do it. They're sitting back waiting for someone to knock on the door and put them on. But dude, let me tell you now, no one's coming to save you. No one's going to put you on. When you look back at all the big artists, they're all going to say, I was at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, that's what they usually say. Well, back then it was a lot different than it is now. With the advent of social media and all these variables that you have at your disposal, you can get so much done, just like you're saying.
Right.
And a lot of them don't know the avenue like you've learned.
But how can you be at the right place at the right time if you don't keep moving?
That's right, if you're just stuck.
If you're stuck, you're never going to be at the right place at the right time. You got to keep moving. One thing they never tell you is how many times they moved and failed, to that one time someone was there that gave a damn.
And see, here's what's nice. A lot of these big hip-hop artists, they'll come fly into Denver, and they always want to stop here. And there's a reason why.
Oh, man, Denver's popping.
And there's another reason why they want to come right here in the studio. There's a big reason. And just like what you said, what is that avenue that we're taking here? And you see it. You can see it right there.
I'm looking at it. It's looking at me.
It's looking at you. Say, hey, Ryan.
Santiago de Cali. Cocota.
I like what you said earlier. Your mama seen Snoop Dogg. Look at me. He told me there's Snoop Dogg. I remember him.
He's doing the walk.
That's hilarious.
That's a true story, by the way.
I know. I'm gonna start using that.
I'm pretty sure my mom's listening. Hi, Mom. I love you.
Oh no.
I don't know how to see why.
Why were you talking like that about me, man?
She's like, you need to lose weight if you want to dance like that.
He told.
No more burritos for you. But I'm like, shoot, I need extra chili on mine. I don't care what you say.
I got you.
See, Henry got me.
That's right.
See, it's always my friends. My mom always says it's my friends.
Your friends come. We got her back.
Man, for real. For real. But even if you don't look at, because a lot of people, when you're talking to them about money and like financial stuff, they think it's boring. But look at the metaverse. Look at blockchain.
That's right.
Look how much artwork is making money right now while you're sleeping. The money that you're putting into your cover art and your merchandise, what's stopping you from taking it a step further and making it into something that could go on the blockchain?
That's right. Easily.
I mean, right now, you could take a simple $350. Just hear me out. I could put $350 into the metaverse and blockchain, and in 18 months, see it grow into $1,400.
Quickly.
That's 18 months.
That's quickly.
And I could pull that $1,400 out, use how I want to use it, or put it back in.
And keep doubling it and tripling it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Easily.
But they don't know
how to use your music.
But they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do that.
But see, I tell this to a lot of people. Well, how do you keep your money? Well, you don't spend it. You don't go spend foolishly. You put it into.
We'll see.
You put it into. I always call it, as I say, you put it into vehicles that create.
Right.
And that's how you do it.
Right. And this is so you take Swifty McVeigh for example. Swifty McVeigh is the vehicle.
That's right.
He is the main artist. He's been touring for years. If you put, that's why they put D12 right underneath it, because it reminds you, shit, D12. That was Eminem's group.
That's right.
So Eminem put Swifty McVeigh on. That's common sense.
That's right.
So he's the vehicle, and all the artists you see underneath him are the openers, right, and the DJs. I used to be one of those little names on the bottom. And what happens is I go to these events, and there's a whole bunch of people. I'm out there not networking. I'm partying, spending my money at the bar. I'm getting drunk. And all of a sudden, the merchandise that I just spent, I just respent at the venue. So I left with no money, but I left with good times.
You had fun.
I had good times, but now the next day comes, I'm sober again, and I'm looking
at
at
how I do.
I'm like, that was a good time, but now I have nothing to reinvest. And this has happened to me multiple times, and this is how we get stuck at the 9 to 5.
That's right.
So it's a kind of a trap, and I'm telling you now, there's a whole trap that you're in, and you could get out if you just take the time to learn how to do so.
And quit being a debt slave.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is maybe you should hit me up and contact me, and we could talk one-on-one, and I can show you how to get out of the little maze that you're in, because we all build our own maze.
That's right.
We all build our own maze, and we think we got it all figured out, and before you know it, you get slapped with another wall right into the face.
Well, I always say this. I don't know, you may pick up on it. I always say pick up the joints, pick up the pounds, and also pick up the kilos. Pick it all up. Don't. I'm sorry.
Where are we going with this? I walked away from this years ago.
I know. Well, you got to understand that one. It's when you're out making money. Every penny, every nickel, every quarter counts if you put it in a vehicle to reinvest, to remake money.
Right.
And so that's the key to it.
Absolutely.
And so you're saying that right now. That's the key. We put it into something that recreates for you, pull out, put it back in.
That's it.
And knowing how to do it. Hit him up. Ryan Chavez, how do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, man. So you could find me on Facebook. Where's these kilos at? They say. Well, you got to hit me up to find the kilos, because I'm Amanda Henry right now. I am now the plug.
Well, that's right. Really look at it. Now you understood it.
Absolutely.
Don't you pick up the joints? Don't you pick up the pounds? Don't you pick up the kilos? Right? You pick it all up. You don't, like you say, your merchandise has to make you money. Your concert that you're on tour with has to make you money. You can equate that to the pounds, the merchandise, or
your product is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's your
product.
That's your joints, man.
Hey, man, that's where I made the most money, was selling the joints. I believe you got me in trouble one time.
No, don't blame me for nothing. I wasn't doing nothing. This is just all staged.
Is it staged? Was it staged, Henry? I remember you. I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you. And but anyway, what we're trying to say is you are the product when you're the artist.
That's right.
And the music you put out is the product. And for you to not go live, and for you not to go to events and network with other people, you're really hurting no one but yourself.
That's right.
And you end up wondering why you're not on the show opening up for Swifty McVeigh and DJ Luke Newcomb.
And how do you win these free tickets that you got sitting right here?
Yeah, man. So go in the comments right now. I want you to stop everything you're doing and go say, "Give me tickets to Swifty McVeigh." Give me tickets to Swifty McVeigh in the live feed at KUHS Denver, and we're gonna pick. How many are we picking?
We got 8 to pick.
8. We're going to pick 8 boogies to go get the boogie on October 27th at the Roxy.
That's too easy.
That's way too easy.
So I'm giving away joints here.
We're giving away joints here, and we're going to light the fire on, and you can go ahead and join us in the smoke circle. I will be in the back of the Roxy.
In the smoke circle.
And there will be a smoke circle, and I will be the one in the back of the Roxy holding this smoke circle, and you can join me. If you win these tickets, you can join. I will pass the joint to you. I will kick everyone else out that did not win the tickets, and we will have our own VIP session to ourselves.
I like when you go into the VIP section. Everybody treats you good and everything. Before you know it, you're coughing a good buzz, and there's like, here's some free drinks, here's some food, here's everything,
Right.
And who are you? You told me to come here. Wait, you are? Get out of here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You gotta get rid of the losers that want to just ride the wave.
Yeah, that's what I like about everything. But we get lots of really quality people into the studio here, and I would say Ryan Chavez is a quality person to have in our studio. KUHS Entertainment presents tonight Ryan Chavez of Boogie Bang Broadcasting. And we talked about this when I said, man, I got to invite you back because, you know, you bring people back and you get to see what they've accomplished, what they've done.
Yeah.
And just what you said, that COVID took out a lot of people.
Right.
You know what's interesting, though?
Right.
KUHS flourished during the COVID times.
Really?
I could not understand it. I think,
Oh, because they're all stuck at home listening to you.
Yeah. They're all stuck at home listening to you come up with all this crazy zany shit, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you, we were pulling out some stuff, man. It's like, I would look at, you're going to say what? You're going to do what? Go ahead, go for it. Do it, you know?
Right, yeah.
So, and then we even had a show called WTF, you know, what the fish fry, what the, you know, whatever we would make up. And there was a gal about my age, and I'd always say she's bringing in scripts. She never would. She would just witty as hell, and she would just talk about politics, talk about every kind of thing in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And so, of course, you can always make fun of politics all you want. You know?
Everyone has an opinion there.
Yeah. Or religion. That's another one. So, one thing we did do, it was really funny, is we did a thing about, one guy was saying he was the, you know, you get married, and you're true to your wife and all this, and I did the opposite side, and that was staged, but it was just to get the audience up, you know, talking, and you know, you get the women looking at you like, what the hell are you saying? You know,
Henry, I would never think of you that way.
Yeah, all this kind of stuff. It was really going to town, and it was really well done. It came out nice. You know, we got each platform, because all the different pages, because we're on like 10, 12, well, about 21 pages on Facebook, but there are different names. It doesn't say KUHS. That way, Facebook doesn't get us for spamming, all that kind of stuff. So they've shut us down about 3 times.
Look at that free game from Henry.
Yeah, they've shut us down 2 or 3 times. They'll shut me down, but I've got other admins that keep putting my stuff up, so it doesn't look like I'm down. They restrict me or ban me. And one time, it was Dr. Ramon Castillo talking about the Hispanics trying to get up in life, and they muted it and censored it. And they said we were trying to sway political views and public opinions. And I thought,
Man, really?
Yeah, so we've had a lot. I mean, this place is not easy anymore. But
well, I mean, with social media, everyone has an opinion.
Yeah, so
and they get to express their opinion.
And so they get upset. So
and that's why I tell artists, stay out your feelings.
That's what I was telling you.
It's not about you. It's about you entertaining.
That's right, and learn how to do that.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a fat kid, so I'm used to rejection a lot. And so, I mean, I get rejected 10, 15, 20 times a day.
Are you talking about the women or what?
I'm talking about period.
Oh, you're on your period?
Point blank.
Oh.
Point blank, I get rejected.
Really?
Yes, even if I was on my period right now, you would reject me from having my period and doing what I need to do.
Ryan, you're right in on it. You know, he is just witty as hell with keeping. That's why he's Boogie Bang Broadcasting. That's
why
my
boogie on.
You got to bring it into KUHS. Those two, streams. They just hit and they fire it up.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at KUHS at the big beautiful mansion, I'm the ghetto alley in the back.
The big beautiful mansion.
That's it.
But we started like 14 years ago, and it's morphed and morphed and morphed, and the changes that have come about in this place.
Right, absolutely.
Incredible. And then the like I said, the stars of the show.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm soon gonna be a star of the show. I'm just putting it out there. KUHS is gonna sign me at some point in time, and they're gonna be like, "Bounce Ball, you need to have your own show in here." And just come on in here, bro. And you know, on that day, I'm gonna be very happy.
That's right.
I'm just gonna put it in the universe right now. Speak it into.
And the universe
existence.
talks, and the universe, and you put the vibration out there, and that's also got a lot to do with things. You put the vibration out there. You use the right. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's vibration.
That's the vibration. You talk about the universe, it shows itself.
That was come and clean our studio, though. That's why she's come in here.
Oh, okay.
Hola, Esmeralda. Hold on. Espérate.
Hold on, I'm still getting dirty in here. I got some more to put out there. So the whole point of this conversation is to sway you into going to see Swifty McVeigh. I'm just going to sway to the Swifty McVeigh because he is on his way to Denver, Colorado, the Roxy Theater, October 27th with DJ Loop Nukem of the ones and twos with Dizzy Villain and the ultimate Swifty McVeigh of D12, the Dirty Dozen, coming with that Detroit wickedness.
And he's formerly of the Eminem groups.
Yeah, that's right.
Eminem, I like Eminem.
Do you?
Yeah, not really.
See, you're going back to the Eminem?
No. Hey, I like Snoop Dogg. Mira, mijo. Snoop Dogg. He was on Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
You know Snoop Dogg has grow houses here in Denver, right?
You know, Snoop Dogg is pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
And he has his hand in everything. He has his own wine. He has his own vape. He's in freaking Walmart, crying out loud.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
And you know, that's another thing that artists got to look at is you don't have to be on that level to find success.
Well, he's picking up joints, pounds, and kilos.
That's it.
But that's what I was telling you about.
He's upping his product and using his brand because your name is your brand.
Snoop Dogg.
That's the brand.
That's right.
And you're going to pay me to put Snoop Dogg on the vape, on the joints, on the t-shirts, on all these different things, and it's going to sell just because it has your name on it. But I want you to understand is that if you're an underground artist, you can have the same success. You just got to stop looking at the Michelobs. You can't be looking at Corona. You can't be looking at all the big names. You got to go underground because you're underground. You know how many moms and pop shops are all around you?
That's a lot.
Look, let's drive around Denver and you'll see all the little small businesses over here, and they're looking for ways, just like you, on how to get their name out there and increase their foot traffic. Why can't you be that answer for them? Why can't I put my name and logo on the back of your merchandise and push your product? Because that's what you're doing. You're out there networking. You're talking to people. So why can't I sponsor you and have you go out there and increase my foot traffic? I'll make you, Mr. Rapper Boy, my walking rapping billboard.
Mr. Rapper Boy.
I'm serious.
I'm serious as a heart attack.
I'm serious. You can literally walk into any
I swear on a
pop
stack of
shop.
Bibles.
You can.
I swear on all my dad's graves.
That's a lot of dads.
Yeah.
We weren't able to determine which one was the right one, but we
That's
loved
the thing,
each of
but
them
we got
equally.
close, yeah. So I was hitting them all up for money.
Man, no wonder why you're so spoiled on Christmas.
That's right.
This kid.
Yeah, but you know, I kept all the money. You know, the only thing I got for Christmas was
The
tamales.
studio.
Yeah, I had something to unwrap.
There you go.
I was walking through the jungle with my hand. No, I better not talk like that. That was naughty stuff. I almost went there.
Oh my gosh.
That's naughty stuff.
I was like, what's he gonna say that's so naughty?
On top of the school where nobody goes. They're late. Whoa, I better not go there either.
There it goes.
I'll do it. I'll throw down with you. You got some rap?
I'm giving away these tickets in the city exposed. If you really want to go and get dirty, get your nose dirty. I'm acting real flirty. See me on the rap microphone, and I'm acting real nerdy. Giving away these tickets. Who wants to get with it? October 27th, it's going win down. I'm going to freaking clown on everyone that shows up. And if you don't go, you're acting like a punk. If you want to be a punk, and you end up in the trunk. When you end up in the trunk, you end up in the lake, sunk.
On top of the school where nobody goes, there may be Swifty McVeigh without any clothes. Who's got some tickets for you? And don't forget, don't be blue. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, don't be blue, fool. Don't be blue, fool. You know what to do. You need to get these tickets for real. Like, has anyone where do you see the live stream at?
Well, I don't have it up. I could put it up.
Okay, well I got my first winner. Can I announce it?
Sure.
I got a winner. Where'd she go? She was saying, give me Swifty McVeigh tickets. She said it like 6 times. Yo.
If you can get them to her, you can take them with you.
Boom. So we giving 2 away at a time or just 1?
2 at a time.
2 at a time. Hear that? Our first winner.
Ding, 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 ding.
Wow. Nicole Moorhead. I got 2 tickets for you. You're going to Swifty McVeigh October 27th at the Roxy in downtown Denver. I co-signed on it.
I co-signed.
I'm going to put these right here.
You sure you want to co-sign?
I'm co-signing.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm coaching.
Okay, so I've got the
co-signing.
paperwork here if you want
That
to
was
co-sign.
probably the worst freestyle. I just realized it's probably the worst freestyle I've ever done.
Right now? Why? Because it's me. You looked at me like, I'm with this old goat. This old goat right here. He was trying to like
What do you mean? You're
freestyle
full of
with me.
platinum and chrome.
See?
Man. Man, I'm next to a legend. That's why I freaking tripped. All right,
That's why you tripped.
Oh, I'm a hip hop sensei. I'm the Denver hip hop sensei. Put that on a T-shirt. I'm wearing it.
That's right. I like that.
I am a hip hop sensei.
Oh, my it's all yours right now. Please be with me.
You upcoming rapper, you tripping. I'll get you on the get right.
I get you right now. You eat my rice. It's laced with. Oops.
Eat some rice. You on these kilos, man. Like, hold on,
Well,
man.
you got your funnel. I got mine.
Hold on, man.
I gotta push my stuff.
Well, let's stop the stream real quick. Let me see what's down here. Let's lay it out.
And there's no script on this. This is really Ryan.
This is really Ryan.
Yeah, I come in here all
There's
out and
no
stuff.
denying.
You know, I'm like,
Ryan Chavez.
you see my little angel thing.
And you know, straight up, like, no one has really referred to me as my real name ever, except until these past 2 years.
Until you came in here.
Yeah, for real.
Mr. Boogie. I'm sorry.
Everyone always is
Mr.
call me
Boogie.
Bounce. Even my kids call me Bounce.
Okay, Bounce, all right. Jesus, get all pissed off.
But
Dude,
but
it's me. You don't have to get all pissed off at me. Okay, Bounce. Dang.
No, but real, I think it's just you.
It's just you.
It's not just you.
It's just you're the only one that calls me Ryan. Stop that.
I mean, there's a lot of people that just call me Ryan.
It's Ryan Chavez. He's in your. Okay,
Yeah.
up against the wall, sir.
And that was the thing is people kept saying, what are you going to call your company? What are you going to call your company? I was like, I don't have a name. It's just me. So it's Ryan Chavez LLC. So if you go to RyanChavezLLC.com, you could book a whole appointment and just speak with me one-on-one.
That's right. You like that, huh?
You do.
You like that. Just do it now. Don't play.
You do. I mean, serious. Especially if you're an artist and you're having financial hardship. Because let me tell you this: there's so many companies closing right now. They're shutting down because they are running out of whatever they're running out of. I don't know if everyone has a different story, but if you look on the news, there's numerous companies shutting down, going bankrupt. And if you don't know how to run and operate your own business, think about it. You're an artist. You're independent already.
That's right.
So why would you not want to learn how to run a business, learn how money works, so you can make money work for yourself, so you can invest more into your craft? You can take care of all your bills. You pay yourself first, not Uncle Sam.
Always.
Pay yourself first. That's the first thing I'm going to teach you is how to pay yourself first, not Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam does not have your best efforts
Ever
in mind.
I want your money. Yeah, that's right.
But for real, we could put a whole plan together that's going to put you on the get right. And so you can release your singles, build up an audience, so by the time you're ready to drop an album, there's listeners ready for it. There's so many people right now that I've talked to that go, I'm working on my album, bro, I'm working on my album. Like, bro, no one knows you. No one knows who you are. And I don't mean that in any kind of disrespectful way.
You're saying the real.
I have to be.
That's right.
Because everyone around them is kissing their ass.
That's right.
And saying, yo, you're doing great, man. I love your stuff, bro. You're amazing. But no one's telling them, like, yo, stop. You're wasting money. You just put 7 songs together and you want to drop them all at once? Hold on. My sister don't even know who you are. My sister needs to know who you are.
She was dating you.
Come on. Come on, man. She needs to know that you're at least rapping.
That's right.
And that's a huge mistake I'm seeing on a lot of. I'm dropping a lot of gems tonight. That's
okay. That's what you got to do, man.
Yes, you're lucky. I'm getting paid with Swifty McVeigh.
That's right.
You're lucky, or else I'd walk out of here.
Swifty McVeigh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what's nice about having you here, Ryan? You're speaking the real, and that's what I like. You know, these are the type of guests that come here into KUHS that bring quality interaction, quality talk, and the real talk is what you're hearing about music. Is this is a music place for all
Right.
the, you know, for especially the
For all music.
All music.
I walked in here, country music was playing, and Henry was like, "I'm gonna put you on after country hour. Ready?" Like, you know I get down in Texas. You know,
hell yeah!
You know I'm
Shoot
going
fire
down.
and save matches. Hell,
I'm going down to Texas next month
are you really?
on the 2nd.
You know how to talk Texan.
I do.
Hell yeah!
You know, I went quick story. I went down to Texas back in 2005, 2006,
Yeah, yeah.
and I opened up for the great legendary Paul Wall.
Whoa.
I was on the radio out there. I almost got signed with Little Flips.
Wow.
Side label was called Four Leaf.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
something
Four
like
Leaf Rec, something like that. But they wanted me to rep Texas.
Nice. And what
No, I said no.
Why?
Because I'm from Colorado.
So?
I'm from Denver. They wanted me to claim that I was from Texas.
Oh.
And so just
No
because
way you
I
would claim.
said no, because I mean, I love Texas, but I'm not from Texas. I'm from Denver, but we don't
you're
surrender.
Texas,
Never ever play
live
a
in
pretender. I'll put
Texas.
your brain in a blender. I'm the #1 contender. You know what I'm saying?
Start back up.
And so that was probably my one and only shot to actually get on an actual label and actually go full throttle. And I said no, just because I stuck to my guns and represent what I represent, which is you, Denver.
That's right. And Denver's popping right now, big time. Because we've been watching, like, you know, we're talking about country.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a shout out to a gal named Reveille. She, like, hit it really well into the country area. And it was, to me, it just hit. It was really nice. And she was out in Holland broadcasting back here, and we carried the live stream. She was on the red carpet. She was carrying KUHS for us. And she got all these stars from all over the world as she was walking on the red carpet. It was the International Country Awards, and I thought
Beautiful.
it was badass. It's
I
like
bet.
some of these people in BTS, you've heard of BTS.
I have.
And so we were the first station to
My
push
kids
them.
love BTS.
We were the first station to push them through the U.S.
No way.
Way, brother. I'll
Wow.
even bring it up online so you can see it.
Like, don't make me prove it. I'll prove it.
And I'll prove it.
Henry's dying to
In
prove it.
2017 when we brought him through. Yeah, and so they also were on the red carpet. They also made a mention to us when they first got here.
Oh, no
Yeah,
way.
but now it's like they're doing so much different things.
Oh, man, now there are a million different locations
Yeah.
and like in Target and stuff.
And now we got another couple of people. We got this one gal out of South Korea also. She's hitting it big, and she's been wanting to do an interview with us too, but we got to get a translator for the Korean.
Nice.
Well, there's the gal we interviewed on Sunday. She speaks Korean, so I said, "Oh, this works." So I can get her to help out, you know,
Right.
translate. Because if we launch her through the States and hit her big, she'll, because she's doing pretty good as it is.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Oh, wait, so you could even put together your own little distribution system.
Oh yeah,
You have
we've already
problems.
got it. We've already got it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my goodness.
Our setup here is, and I go with a trust basis only. You know, so
Right.
you know, if you don't want to pay me, don't pay me. Then you'll hit #1 on the Billboard charts, and then you'll be back to try to do it again. I said, no.
No, access denied.
Yeah, that's right. Change your password.
And then you change your password. You cannot enter the same password twice.
Yeah, I would have seen some of that shit where you got to change your password. Does not recognize.
Does not recognize.
Or they'll put up, is there buses in all these little squares, and so you hit all the little squares. Now try again. Keep hitting all these motorcycles. Keep doing.
Man.
Are you and then it tells you,
Right.
are you a robot? Mofo, you're a robot.
Right. Right. And you know, what's funny is because a lot of older generation, they are not fond of social media
At all.
and so a lot of
Why
them,
you look at me like
a lot of them are stuck on
older
Facebook.
generation.
It's older.
Because
Because you know who I'm talking about when I bring it up.
right at me, man.
You have plenty of friends right now that watch you, listen to you from one location that they're comfortable with, even though you're on 75 different
I know, that's true.
platforms.
They only go to one.
And they only go to one, and the one that they're most comfortable with is Facebook.
That's right.
Because it was there since, what, 2008,
Yeah.
9, whatever. It's been there for a long time,
Yes.
and people find a comfort, and they don't go anywhere else.
They're afraid of TikTok. You know, we'll be up on TikTok.
Right.
They're
And-
afraid of LinkedIn. That's a professional site.
It is.
Well, we're broadcasting right now on LinkedIn.
Well, I'm on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Hey, all you professional people
Yeah,
out there.
let's talk professional.
If you're looking for an opportunity, you better
There we go.
contact RyanChavezLLC.com. Go ahead and book an appointment so I can help you, put you on game. If you're an independent artist and you're struggling with money and you're working a 9-to-5 grind, you have to pay Uncle Sam first, then you need to stop that crap and come talk to me, RyanChavezLLC.com. I'm the great bounce ball boogie representing Denver, Colorado, the Mile High Villain. Swifty McVeigh is coming October 27th to celebrate Halloween with all of us, and if you're not getting down with us, you're gonna be stuck at home doing absolutely nothing, watching us as we. What are you gonna stream live
When?
at the show?
We were thinking about there's not enough
Mm.
profit for us.
Oh.
There's not enough
Oh.
kilos in there for us.
There's not enough kilos.
Now check this out. You did a really nice feed for LinkedIn. Let's hear your feed for Instagram.
Everyone out there in the IG world on the gram, either come on and hit a grand slam with your boy Boogie Woogie, Bounce Ball Boogie. Boogie Bang Broadcasting in here with KUHS Denver, giving away tickets to the great Swifty McVeigh of the Dirty Dozen D12, coming all the way from Detroit to get down with Halloween Town, that 303 town, that Pound Town, you know that wicked sound of the Mile High City.
Okay, Twitch. It's a gaming site. We're on Twitch also.
We're on Twitch right now?
Yes.
Dude, I love Twitch.
Go for it.
Man.
Yeah, let's see how you sound broadcasting to Twitch.
Well, welcome everyone to Twitch. This is KUHS Denver. We got Bounce Ball Boogie live in the studio, giving away tickets to Swifty McVeigh, October 27th at the Roxy. You there, twiddling your fingers, playing your video games, put that controller down and type, "Give me tickets to Swifty McVeigh" right now, and you could be a lucky winner of 2 tickets to Swifty McVeigh of D12 at the Roxy Theater.
Okay,
October 27th.
We're on X, which is formerly Twitter.
Ever since that happened, I haven't jumped on.
Okay, so but you got to do it.
I have to do it.
You can't do it?
I can
We're
do
still
it.
broadcasting.
Why is it called X though?
They X'd us out. I don't know.
They X'd us out. So welcome to X. You're looking for what's next. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna get you put in check. On October 27th, on the Roxy Theater in Denver, Colorado. Everyone listening to us to X, you're about to get put live and direct with Swifty McVeigh of D12, the Dirty Dozen, coming from the wicked D-town of Detroit, from the D to the D to Denver. You won't have any time to surrender, so put in the comments, "Give me tickets to Swifty McVeigh, because I want to go for free. I don't want to pay $25.
Okay, we're on YouTube. Okay, bro, we're everywhere. You're live.
We're going to keep going.
Yeah.
So go ahead and get your lube, because we're going to have a sliding wicked time here on YouTube. Wait.
You're going to start overs.
Wait, don't get the loop.
Don't get the loop.
Don't get the loop.
What a mess up.
You're like, damn it.
Damn it. Overs. Rewind.
I just reached for the lube and I grabbed another kilo. We're live on YouTube. Gonna get you wet and slimy like a bottle of lube. We're giving away tickets to Swift McVeigh, one member of the ultimate Eminem supergroup D12, the Dirty Dozen, coming all the way from Detroit for the Halloween Festival here in downtown Denver, going down October 27th at the Roxy Theater. Did I say Halloween Festival?
That's okay.
It's going to be a festival, especially with you there, because what's a party without you? And we need you, and that's why we're giving away tickets, because you should be there.
That's right.
So don't be scared. Don't lay back. Don't act like you don't want to go party and let loose for one night. You've been working hard all damn month, and last month you haven't done a damn thing. Go ahead and leave your kids at grandma's house, or go ahead and get a babysitter.
Dog.
Let them watch Snoop Dogg for a night. Right?
Hey, Ryan. So I'll just name some of the pages up on the Facebook. We got KUHS Friends ×2. We got Arch Letter Promotions. We've got Backyard Boogie. We've got all these all these other pages up on Facebook that we're being broadcast on. So there's too many of them for you to go through, but I won't put you through that, though.
I was like, dang, you better start paying me. Hold on, we gotta do one more.
We gotta do 5 more, dude. Yeah. So you're listening to KUHS Denver, broadcasting internationally all over this planet. We have the incomparable Mr. Ryan Chavez. He told me, don't call me that no more.
No, you can call me that.
I just said that.
My mama calls me that.
Mr. Boogie. And so, it was a pleasure to have you here and to enjoy your wit, to enjoy your delivery of all the different things that you want to tell some of the artists.
Yeah.
And give away the free tickets to this fabulous show that's happening on the 27th at the Roxy. And it's going to be with Swifty McVeigh. And you mentioned DJ Luke Newcomb, which is a fabulous, fabulous DJ on the ones and twos. He shows you how it's done. So make sure and check that out. And it's been a pleasure to have you here. We're going to probably close out this show, man. Was it fun? I really enjoyed this.
That was already an hour?
It's already an hour.
That was one of the funnest hours I've had in a real long time.
Yeah, so you get to do it live with us. And Here at KUHS Studios, we're located high atop the Melody Building on Melody Drive, playing you all the melodies. And we got, right now, we got Fanatics, and then Bones, Thugs, and Harmony, 50 Cent, Nate Dogg, all the older school kind of hip-hop that we'll be playing all the way till about maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight.
That's awesome.
And so that way you can get a kind of a gist of what we're on and what we're all about. We play all genres here. We'll play country, we play hip-hop, we play EDM, we play Spanish music, we play salsa. We play everything in our studio because we deal with the entire world, the entire planet. So everybody likes everything. So if they know that the hip-hop show is going to be on Saturdays from 4 to 6, you want to catch that, they'll listen. Now, if they want oldies, it starts this morning on Wednesdays from 10 a.m. It goes till 6 p.m. and then we have a country show till 7. And you got to listen. You said you love that country.
I love that country.
He loves that country. Why did you make me say that on the script?
I'm so sorry. I spilled my coffee on there and it was country.
So it's over with. The script's over with, right?
That's it.
So with that being said, any shout outs you'd like to do to anybody, any of your faves, your fam?
Yeah.
Anybody you want to do?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to my wife, the beautiful Merciless Mayhem, for making this all possible for my existence. Let me tell you that. She has saved my life numerous times. So shout out to the beautiful Merciless Mayhem. Shout out to my cousin, Rick DB Reborn. He was the most gangsterest dude I've ever met, and he has now been saved, and he's dropping his first gospel hip-hop album going down in January next year. Shout out to Alizé, Up in Her Throat, one of the best upcoming Denver artists. I can shout out right now and say he's the one that's going to pop off. I'm just putting my money on him. And so look out for Boogie Bang Broadcasting coming out with numerous events and podcasts. And if you're an artist right now that's trying to get heard, send your music in MP3 format along with your EPK to ugnpodcast@gmail.com, and make sure you hashtag follow the bouncing ball, and please do follow the bounce ball boogie, and I will lead you to the Boogie Bang Broadcasting.
Ooh, I like that. Ryan Chavez, it's been real, it's been fun. From KUHS International and KUHS Entertainments presents. Have a nice evening. Thank you for being on the show. This is great. See y'all later.